Oh, I love it. That was it. So I just saw a story today in the Daily Mail. Very sad story. And it was about a woman, and she was the only child of a couple. This is an English story. And her dad died, and then her mum remarried. But her dad left all the things to his mum. Then the mum left. And the mum left the thing to the stepdad with the instructions, or thought that when the stepdad dies, he would pass it on to their daughter, the only daughter. And but what happened was she found out that he died many years later, and the stepdad passed everything to the cleaner, the young cleaner. It doesn't matter who it. If I should come into money, not in the physical sense, but if I should get some money, there's no way I would fucking rip my children off. They would get something. You know, I would make sure they, because when my dad died, I got fuck all. So, and this is what used to make me angry when I saw all these people when I was traveling, and their parents were buying them houses, or they were buying them fucking trips, or they were sending them money. And it just made me fucking hate all these fucking people, and maybe hate my dad more. That all these other parents had done so much for their children. And so I would always leave my kids something. And I would, a stepdad, never trust a fucking stepdad or a stepmom. Where money's concerned. Now I know someone, and his dad fucked off. English dad, Japanese mom, and his dad fucked off when he was a little kid. And his dad fucked off because his dad was a cunt, but also so was this guy. And then his mum stayed in England. She remarried, and she had a big house, and she left this house to her son, her only son. But when she was dying, she said, "Come and see me. Will you come and see me before I die?" And he wouldn't go. He didn't go, and I think he was at fault there. Now I wouldn't be surprised if, because the thing was that when the stepdad died, the house would go to the son that wouldn't visit his dying mum. You know, so I wouldn't be surprised in that case if the mum had passed over the house to the dad to teach his son a lesson. If your parents have been good to you, you better look after them in their old age. But luckily, I will try to get fitter and fitter, so I don't need anyone to look after me. I saw 2 examples, maybe 3 examples, of old men, you know, like 90, 100 years old. And they were all ex-servicemen. One of them was walking like 6 miles a day to see his wife that was bedridden. The other one still looked after himself and still worked. He was like 100 years. He was ex-American forces. And then there was an ex-Italian pilot. And he was like 100, and he was like dressing up very smartly and skipping up and down these steps in, I think it was in some Spanish island that's in the green zone. And I just so admirable for these men to be living so well. You know, I just could not do anything but admire these people. But I think being in the forces definitely does something. Well, no one's turning up yet, so what should I do? Maybe order some more food. Sumasen. Sorry, I was looking at the menu. Is anyone showing up going to talk or what? Well, I was looking at the YouTube shorts, and there was I think it was a young American man. Well, I say young, probably 30s, 40s. And he bought a house in Hokkaido. 6-bedroomed house. Hello, Mike. How are you? Which Mike are you? Which way are you from? 6-bedroomed house for $6,000. Well, of course, now $6,000 is 2 million yen. What about £10,000 or something like that? But I think if I could, well, I think a good advice for people that live overseas, especially in places like North America, where the housing is getting fucking insane. You know, like you can't fucking, you can't live. And the problem with this is not just not being able to house people, it's the economy. Because if all the economy goes to all these fucking greedy fucking landlords, the money is going into fucking BMD dealerships, it's going into fucking stripper clubs, it's going into fucking handbag shops. It's not going into the economy. All right, pal. So, Mike, can I ask you? I saw something the other day where Southern Ireland, or IRA, or whatever you call it, that was one of the richest countries in the world. Have you got an opinion on that? Hey, my old pal, how's it going? Are they really? Is the average person really getting well off in Southern Ireland? Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that, should I? Is it bad to say Southern Ireland? Will you be having a Sunday dinner today? Are you still married, I see? Till the pub's open. How much do you spend on a Sunday lunchtime? I must admit, I did like that Ed Sheeran video when it showed you all these pubs. They did look good. And in Nagoya, well, that's nice to hear. In Nagoya, there's a pub, and you go down these stairs to this pub, and it's run by Japanese. It's a fucking shit atmosphere. I don't like it whatsoever. But there are fucking 3 or 4 fucking Japanese people. They think they've been transponded from fucking Ireland. You know, when you go into an Irish pub, you'd always see, I don't know if this is all over Ireland, and there's like 2 or 3 people sat at a fucking table with the fucking little whistle and a little fucking band, a rubber band and a fucking Jewish harp. And they're all, and they're all singing, they're all fucking doing these songs, whatever. But I think these fuckers go in this pub and they have like 1 drink with 3 straws. Yes, someone posted some prices in, I think it was Manchester Tesco. Fuck, £7.75 for a fucking box of fish fingers. You got some family drama. Oh my god. I've never been to Ireland, but I remember Ricky Gervais. He was complaining about having to pay. He was what the inflation in Ireland? Oh, you mean? Are you talking about Ireland? Are you talking about your mum and dad? What's happening? Give us some details. Oh, really? Fuckers, aren't they? Associated Dairies. You know, about 3 or 4 years ago, could be more. They sent some fucking cider over from Asda. They put it in the wine department. The Japanese had no fucking clue. It was about 600 yen, but nonetheless, I still bought some. Then they realised the mistake, and then they put it somewhere else, and it was 400 yen for this bottle of cider from fucking England. Brilliant. Yes, someone put on, there was some like biscuits or cakes or something like that. So expensive. And like in Japan, they had cream cakes, famous cream cake for about fucking 280 yen. It was about £1.50. Do your parents live together? Mike, what Irish food is famous in Ireland? Or soup, of course. That's famous, isn't it? Soup. Isn't that fucking owned by Packies now, Asda? So that's no fucking big surprise, is it? Did you know that most Packies call themselves Pack? Did you know that? Pack trading. Just add an I to that and they all get fucking upset. Are you like are you like the mediator? Son, your mum's going crazy with his fucking bingo. I think they should have Halal Airways, shouldn't they? And then they should have a duel with LLL Airways. Cold, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. What is it? What's Cold Cannon? Firing potatoes. Firing potatoes out of a cannon at the table. Right. All English people, all British people love potatoes. Especially roast potatoes. Oh, you know of this then? Some Irish roots there. My old mate. IED food. It explodes. I've never heard or even, I couldn't even imagine that. I once this I met this chef. He was a black guy from Birmingham. He's also called Gary, and he showed me this one, and it was like cabbage and carrots, and then fucking chopped really finely, and then put some onion on top, and then grill it. You lucky bastard. Well, when my mum died, we were fucking left to fend for himself. So we would have, and my mum had my dad had this fucking girlfriend. She had 6 kids. There were 3 of us. And so we would make fucking chips all the time. Like in England, you get like fucking 15 or 20 slices of bread to a loaf. So we'd either make chip sandwiches or fucking slices of toast. That was it. Nothing, fucking nothing else. Oh, bubble and squeak, good. That is a good one. Yeah, Mum used to make that in Sunday night, I think, or whatever day it was, with the brown sauce. Could be a good name for a fucking pub, actually, over here. You got to be careful with the Japanese though, because they don't like fucking Bounty. Who the fuck doesn't like Bounty? They don't like Bounty. They don't like fucking mangoes. No. There was one. There was a chain. There was a chain. You see some videos of me in these shops, but I got banned from all of them in Nagoya. And they used to do a small plate of fish and chips, and it was fucking really cheap. It was about 250 yen or 500 yen. Yeah, it was really fucking cheap. I went to this pub. This pub was putting photographs on this fucking. It was called the Devon. It was like a London name pub, London name station. And I went, and it was fucking awful. I was fucking angry. I still feel like bombing the place. It's fucking shite. And he said to me, "What's it like?" I says, "I'm gonna fucking tell you, it's fucking crap." And then he had the cheek to tell me, like pie and mash. And I've just been watching this big fat cunt from London called John, and he had pie and mash, and it was just like pie, potatoes, and peas. This cunt just fucking put a load of fucking gravy, watery gravy, in a fucking dish with a pie. I shouldn't have fucking paid that cunt. Yeah, you can. I was doing English food. I was doing Yorkshire puddings. My problem was I didn't charge enough. The name of my pub cafe bar was the Yorkshire Pudding. London style liquor. What does that mean? Recently, I've been buying my eggs from the Third Cow. You're eating some Yorkshire pudding now? Yeah, there's, on Facebook, there's a lots of rate my plate. Fuck, sometimes there's some really nice, like Yorkshire pudding and beef and chicken and sprouts. Really nice food on there. Yeah, the one that what I tell you about the fat guy, Big John in London. It looked great, it looked good. But the cunt that fucking brought me that should have poured it over his fucking head. Yeah, I don't mind it if the gravy had been okay, it wouldn't have been a problem. But it was like fucking water. And then he brought me like a fucking small dish with like Bisto granules that had been fucking put some Bisto granules in a small dish, and then whisked it up. And he's like, as though he's like some kind of fucking magician. Try that. Yeah, well, the eel's fucking good, isn't it? The unagi and the anago, they're fucking good. Really? I've still got about 50 left. My design, the dozy cunt spelt it wrong. Who the fuck doesn't like fucking Bounty? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, don't you? The Bounty chocolate bar. How can you not fucking like Bounty? Any fucking. There's only one dodgy English sweet is fucking Turkish delight. But fucking crunchy, Jaffa cakes, all the biscuits, Twix. No, I haven't seen it. I think he's getting worse. I haven't seen him for a while. I used to go around and pick up the air conditioners, but there hasn't been any. But I think he's getting worse. I saw some about a couple of months ago. I saw like a home help car in the fucking in his car park. So I said to him like fucking 2 years ago, what you need is a fucking massage, like a Philippine girl to come round and massage you, not sexual, a fucking proper massage. And he says his wife wouldn't let him. You're a fucking multimillionaire. You're the boss. Fucking, you're on your last legs. Fucking get what you fucking need. This could send you over the edge. These used to be 100 yen, to 500 yen now, not each. For a small plate, it's 150 yen. Turkey, fucking hell. I have got a Facebook friend. He's an aircraft. He's one of those guys that brings in airplanes from the sky. And he says it's a bit unstable at the moment. すいません。いい。Can I have a bin beer kudasai? And a tsukune, ippon. Tare. Onegaishimasu. No, I've never been to the Isle of Man. I don't want to see people die at fucking 100 miles an hour. Is it any good? The Isle of Man? It's too close to Scousers for me. Tea tree oil. What the fuck does that mean? Did you go with the wife? She wasn't like rubbing her tits in front of a window, was she? I've been walking recently about an hour a day in the steam room. I've got wonderful calves now. I'm not sure if I found it. I might have been to Isle of Wight. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've been to Amsterdam. Yeah, I used to win the Royal Marine Reserves, and I used to work with Scousers. Fucking pain in the ass. I don't think, I don't think a mattress around the tree is going to fucking help them. It's a good pubs in the Isle. What about Ireland, Northern Ireland? Are the good pubs? Are they? You know, like in the. Thank you. Are they? Hello, love. How you going? Might see you one day soon. That's nice. A tea in bed. Are you in bed or just in front room? But do they close down at the same rate they're closing down in England? So I think a lot have closed down in England, haven't they? Just going. Maybe then again, the Irish. Maybe the Irish have got more customers than the English. Oh my God! Make a video. I'm just going to take a quick piss. Make a video when you go with your mum and dad. You make good road. Are you a resident of the Isle of Man? Like what they say, a Mancunian, don't they? Are your ICBM? Are your parents Irish? My granddad was Irish because he came over to England with his mum and dad, and he was born here, I think, or maybe. And he was arrested. He was sent to jail at 6 years old. Yeah, Alan Jones got fucking got robbed. You know that singer from many years ago. Got to be fucking careful, wherever you are. Nah, you because you knew that food, mate. How much is it a pint in Ireland? Are you? Is Northern Ireland a pound or euro? I guess it's pound, isn't it? The snowman. You're being showed. They fucking that Packy boxer and that fucking drug boxer from Manchester. They both got robbed of their watches, didn't they? Hello, Akbar. Why didn't Allah never? Why didn't he never open a snack bar? Allah's snack bar. That's got to go down well, surely. Utkash, that's the right name, isn't it? Allah is great. Not a good footballer, though. Thank you very much. Utkash, I like that name. You know, when obviously when who's that? Who's that, mate? With you fucking who's going out of business? No, but you know when you like when I was a lad, it was 14 pence a fucking pint. When I started drinking, or when I was going with my uncle and auntie, 14 pence a fucking pint. Can you believe that? And then it got more and more expensive. But when in your 20s, you know, you go into a pub and you got 4 or 5 mates, and you get like 5 drinks in or whatever. Then there's always the same cunt who's always the last to get the round in. But sure, you know, like now, if it's like £5 a fucking round, a pint, and then you've got 5 or 6 mates, that fucking gets expensive. Oh, Allah, okay. No, I did. I had that stuck in my head. Then I saw I saw a Les Dawson episode with a skit, and guess who was in the skit with Les Dawson? John Cleese. And in this skit, they were in a pub, and the price of a pint was 14 pence. Yeah, like I think IC said before, like he drinks at home. I've drank so much recently. I'm not thinking of my liver. Just been going around today. Someone fucking caught me nicking something, and said the next time he's going to call police. I loaded on the truck a fucking 80 kilogram, you know, like a big stop pipe with the fucking thing on top. 80 fucking kilograms onto the truck. That was a fucking bit of an effort. 64 years old, 80 kilograms on truck. And when it's that heavy, it's going on fucking truck. I'll stretch and get that, don't worry, mate. All that fuck. How much fucking tally on there you come? think we've got a new fucking manager. Luckily, there's some tally on this place. So, Mike, if you go for a night out, how much do you put in your pocket? Just imagine 60 quid. That's in Japanese money, that's about 10,000 yen. Yeah, you'd never take that much out, even now. Because you just go for a nomi hodai. Like this place, a nomi hodai, all you can drink for 90 minutes is like 2,500 yen. Which is 15 quid. %1 cashback. I tell you what, price of beer. It's a good job there's no tax on beer, isn't it? What do you mean you wasn't buying beer? Were you buying drugs? Or were you buying cocktails or something, or whiskey and something like that? If they weren't buying beer and it was cocktails or shorts, getting through some fucking money. Or some shorts, liquor. Or were you buying ladies of the night? Evans Yellow, which part of the country are you from, mate? I was watching Lee Evans. He was in the papers the other day because he popped his head up in public. Fuck man, he's good value for money, Lee Evans. He works hard, that guy. He's fucking funny. Are you a mate? Are you an ICBM? Do you know each other? Define lady. Fucking even now, ladies can't define ladies. Yeah, I went to Manchester for many years. I like Manchester people. Not keen on Leeds people. or Scousers. You're a defined lady. I don't know if I'll make it to the third bottle. I'm trying to think how much it was now. We used to go to the Hilton in Nagoya, and the seat charge was 1,500 yen. But you could do a nomi hodai for 2 hours, and on Monday you could do it for 3 hours, a nomi hodai for 1,500 yen. The same price as it was to sit in the seat. But when you did the nomi hodai, you didn't pay the seat charge. Yeah, you can, yeah. Actually, you can get it really cheap here. They're good. I bought it, but I've never fucking, because it was like really cheap. The lime cordial. Not orange. I was someone was doing a they did something about asking if it was expensive in Iceland. Yeah, it was fucking expensive. When I didn't go, I was just looking at the prices that this guy was posting. Looks very fucking expensive in Ireland. Is that why you had water to that yet? I've just been reading lately that orange is bad for you. Orange juice. I'm just drinking. Main thing I've been drinking recently is green tea and something from South Africa called rooibos or rooibos tea. You're addicted to squat. Be careful, mate, about putting too much sugar in your body. It's just a phase you're going through. Well, I guess it's better being addicted to squash than fucking other things. So I've been looking at this guy posted this on Instagram, and it was buying houses in Japan for like fucking like $5,000 or $10,000. Undiluted. Yeah, because then you add to squash you add water, yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful, mate, with all that sweetness. It's a bit like me. This is why people can only put with me in short bursts. Try pomegranate juice. That's good for you. Yeah, I used to remember that as a kid, that fucking squash, yeah, it was good. Also, Lucasade. Why the fuck isn't Lucasade worldwide? Lucozade was fucking good. Better than the crap that's fucking all over the place. Hey, Murray, how's it going? Oh, you got the World Cup, haven't you, in New Zealand? Are you watching it? Be lesbians abound. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Japan, yeah, and they won 5-0 and had 2 or 3 disallowed goals. Yeah, Japan looks good. Too many lesbians for my liking. I've got to try and convert those girls. There was a famous scene from Seinfeld, and George, the little fat guy, saying that, like, I send these girls, I make them lesbians, and then Kramer brings them back. So one of my girlfriends, I went out with 2 girls at once in Sheffield and once in Leeds, and one of them was a sister. She wasn't black. She was a nurse that worked her way up, and she said to me, I was the only man she'd been with that made her orgasm without foreplay. I said to her, "What's foreplay?" I'm laughing at your joke there. That's a true story, by the way. She was a posh girl. What's her name now? Fucking up. She was a redhead. I forgot her name. What's her name? A really nice fucking one of those posh girls' names. Come on, guys, give me a posh girl's name. Fiona. Her name was Fiona. Her dad was he owned a bookbinding company. Everyone's going home. Oh my God. What did I say? Oh, I'm trying to think. Did I have any drink? I did have a couple of drinks earlier, yeah. Sumimasen. Onegaishimasu. Looks like some. Fiona isn't a posh name. It is in England, mate. Someone saying, Corey could have said. Corey. It might be common in New Zealand, but it wasn't fucking 30 years ago in England. Or was it 30 years ago? Nearly 40 years ago. Yeah, Fiona's very, very posh. There were no Fionas in my class. And I'm not talking about my working class. It's been fucking a nightmare, Murray. But it did get better. Arigato. But I found my truck keys, so it got better. So the guy I was stealing stuff from decided not to call the police. And then I got an 80-kilogram junction pipe, for underground junction pipe, and I put that onto the truck. So I managed not to break my back. And then I decided instead of going to the warehouse, I'd have a drink and then try to finish for the rest of the month. You got a day off today, Murray? I should see if I could catch up with the game, shouldn't I? What is it? It's only 4 hours, isn't it? I wonder what time the matches are on in Japan. I don't follow. I seen Nagoya. I know I should follow it. I saw a good match last night. Local pub, very, very good match. I watched that one. Maybe the end of the day, a very good fight. So I just watched that one, but it was good. When I first came here, I used to watch it regularly. Do you watch it with the wife, Murray? Oh, really? I thought, isn't it today? Usually it's Monday. Usually the final day is on a Sunday. Or unless it's broadcasting New Zealand on Monday. Yeah, usually the last day of a sumo competition is Sunday. Were the other 5 people watching? Come on, guys, shout up. Yeah, well, it would be now. It would be just finishing. It's about 6 o'clock, isn't it? Is it 9 o'clock your time? I wonder if the Australian girls are watching. Highball is the worst drink I've ever fucking tasted in Japan. It's absolutely horrid. A whiskey and soda. Yeah, well, today's game, probably the guy's final one had just finished, so there's a guy. What's his name? Channel 101. The guy from he's in Okazaki. He's in Hiroshima or something like that. And I think I must have upset him one day. I think what he did when he married a Japanese woman, she never told him how old she was. And she would never tell him how old she is. And it turns out she was very, very fucking old. I might be the only gaijin to marry a Japanese woman that's actually younger than me. What about you, Murray? Is your wife older or younger? Zelda, a long time no see. Thank you for your donation. Make sure you can claim on a pension. If my wife was a similar age or older, then I could claim for her on my English pension. But she's like 8.5 years younger. That's it with the Asian women, they always look younger than Western women. I met this woman in Nagoya, and she was a little bit fucking crazy. Because if you find out someone's star sign or the animal sign, you can work out within 12 years how old that person is. So if she says, like, I'm a snake, so you just look at the year of the snake, when were the year of the snakes born? And so then you've got to judge, is it this 12 years or that 12 years? And so when I said this to the woman, what are you, a rat or a pig? And she said, no, I used to look a bit better with makeup on. And she wouldn't tell me. She says, I know what you're doing. You're trying to find out how old I am. I says, I know, you crazy bastards. Does the bar start YT? Oh, okay. Bar, so you're not streaming. Yeah, they fucking hopeless, aren't they? Yeah, I think we were saying before, what you say in, like, people were making comments and they were just saying something silly. No, they were saying something normal like shit. And the fucking was, and it was fucking banning the comments or hiding the comments. I saw something today, and it was someone doing a thread, and instead of the word kill, they wouldn't write. This girl said kill. I can't remember in what context, but she said kill. And the fucking thread changed that into unalived. As though people can't deal with the word fucking kill. It's getting fucking ridiculous. It's a long time since I've been memory hold. No, he hasn't been back. The fucking crackpot. He might be watching now. I don't know if you saw that the other day, Murray. There was a fucking real crackpot on the thread. Can you sit on my lap? What kind of bike do you want? Do you want a bike like my brother's wife? Yeah, people that usually sit on my lap cannot type and spell because they're either small kids or morons. This might be the fucking crackpot. Oh, is it Thomas? Is that you, you finished fucking dick? Yeah, there was a prick from Finland called Thomas. He might have made a comeback. Exactly. Yeah, maybe I should have banned him or fucking blocked him because he's a fucking crackpot. Without a doubt. But so was Thomas. I've already finished, mate. What do they have? A bit of liver, some peas, some stick food. I might have some. TB, click on that Thomas's swagger, then you see if you can dig out any information on him. I can't click on him. Can you click on him, see if he's giving away any information? I had some fried chicken as well. That was quite nice. No, just click on his name. Click on to the left hand side. Click on his icon. You can see what you can see. It'll take you to his own page, won't it? This guy's taking some Coca-Cola. Oh, really? Yeah, it's got to finish one day, hasn't it? You know, they're just fucking about too much with people. You know, there's no freedom of speech. You know, we're fucking adults. If an adult does not like content, you know, like I use bad words, and so do and people. If we were all talking, we'd all use bad words because we're fucking adults. And, you know, and children should not be watching this channel. I'm sure I've banned them. In fact, I think I've still got 3 in the cellar. But, you know, they're just trying to they're trying to appease to like fucking 3% of people. But the thing is, if I had a children's channel with videos for children, especially, for example, toys or language or teaching English or whatever, people can't comment on the fucking. People can't comment on it. No, I've got like a. My cousin's daughter. She has like 4 or 5 kids, and one of her kids was a young teenager, and she said she wanted to be my friend on Facebook. I said, no, I don't think you should be, because I write some adult stuff, so I don't think you should be a friend. What you mean live chat? Top chat hides things. No. No, it only hides things if people make donations, I think. I don't know what's the difference between top chat and live chat. No, they're fucking pandering to, like, with all these fucking gay things in all over the world, they're pandering to small people. In San Francisco, they've just put up a flag for the police, and then they're putting up all these massive flags for fucking gay things, the rainbow thing. Then it shows you like fucking 4 or 5 people that are gay, police officers. No, but in America, people are trying to fuck. Mums and dads all over America are trying to fucking break these meetings up, trying to get into the fucking council, you know, get into the teaching councils and the city councils. But once these people have made up their fucking minds, they will not fucking see what's right. They say no because of the, you know, for example, a long time ago, lots of men used to bash their wives all over the world. They used to smack them, without a doubt. But gradually that died out when it died out. But now they're trying to say with fucking gays, people pick on gays, which is true. But when you're changing everyone's fucking lives for such a small percentage, because all it does is emboldens these gays, and it just makes you want to smack them more. Yeah, but there's also fucking dads as well. There are also dads that with young boys want to change. In the back of my weird mind is this boy, this dad wants to make his fucking son a girl so he can fuck him. Hey, Rachel. Is your dad got? Is Mitchell? Is it Mitchell Lynn? Is that your dad's full name, Mitchell Lynn? Because someone's been trying to contact me or something. But now in England with this fucking oil stop, just stop oil. People are starting to fucking smack these. They're starting to smack them, run over them. These fucking wankers need a good fucking. I want to go and I want to get a bucket full of shit and then put a fucking handful of fucking shit in their mouths to stop them. Just do it to 2 or 3. Put a handful of shit in the fucking mouth or all over the fucking face. And it'll make them fucking think twice before getting up the next day. Plastic bag over the top of the head with some shit in it. Yeah, send him over to London and just stop oil. This would be a great channel boost. Apparently there were some TikTokers or influencers surrounding a group of them, but that was it. They did fuck all. That's what we need. I think one car in a van, one guy in a van just ran into him, and he fucking bumped into his knee. And I'm thinking, that cunt won't be walking tomorrow. And this is the thing about it, though. You get this British Labour government making these fucking moves to go ahead. We're causing 1% of the world's fucking pollution. The politicians is just fucking pandering. They're just pandering to a small fucking group of people, and they're upsetting like fucking 90% of the other people. No, it wasn't too bad today. Yeah, I'd seen some horrible sights of them just fucking dumping stuff in the river. By the fucking lorry load. That's why these get in the fucking mid-Pacific and Atlantic. You're getting these massive fucking islands of fucking plastic bottles. Yeah, I think now Ganges is going to be renamed the Shit Creek. Yeah, well, maybe when I'm retired, I'll come over and see you in winter. But the good news here is there's only 5 weeks of summer left. Yeah, I've seen some videos on, I think mainly India, and it shows you this guy dipping everything in fucking like 5, 10, 15 fucking bowls of stuff. And there's no fucking way I'm eating that. And then I've seen other stuff, Pakistan, India, and it looks fucking fantastic. But some stuff, not fucking touching that. Have I ever wiped my ass with a sock? I think I have. Long time ago, though. About 2 o'clock. What happened to all the whites? No, I think it was my sock. I've wiped it with grass as well. My dad told me grass. I think in the olden days people used to use grass. I don't think they use Chinese. Being eaten, what does that mean? Not sure what that means, Ray. They've been eaten, really. That's some scaremongering. Yeah, well, my name is Gary, Garry. Yeah, I did hear that, yeah. But there was a young man in America, and his name was Gaylord, and he tried suing his parents so he could get rid of his fucking name. His name was Gaylord Williams. In America, there are 300 Gaylord Williams. Can you imagine that? Your fucked up parents call you Gaylord. Yeah, well, I guess it's better than Arpu. Where the fuck is it in the Bible, that? Fuck. This is it. This is in America. Well, I guess in other countries as well. Your parents are fucked up with religion. How the fuck could you do that? I did, Rich, yes. I had some some of these, some chicken, some liver. All right, to be taken up on. Yeah, maybe that's out of fashion now, Rich. Yeah, Randy's still popular, or used to be. So, did he have a good time? Did he get lucky? No, but when you think about it, like everyone's gonna have a famous name. Or a connection to a famous name. Look at Will Smith. There's got to be fucking thousands of Will Smiths. I will. Really? What's happening, Ray? What are you trying to tell me? My Willie. Your pot, my pot. No, I was saying before. So last Monday, I banged my head on a. You can't say now because I've been going to the sauna. What you've been busy with? Ken Jim. I used to watch that show and I thought it was a good show, but even then he put creeps up me. I was an adult, I think, and he still put the creeps up me, that guy. Just fucking. And as it turned out, I was right. But apparently people at the BBC knew what it was like, but no one ever says anything. When you get big and popular, you fucking can't lose. Sydney girls. But look at the Dalai Lama the other week. He was asking that young boy to suck his tongue. I was driving on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. I was driving a car home drunk with like 3 or 4 mates in. When the owner of the car goes, change over. So we changed over on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. We'd found someone's credit card called Peter Starr. Melbourne is where my old mate lives, who's probably watching this account now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Dash cam, are you there? I thought Perth was supposed to be nice. Rachel, capital shitties should have a capital letter. But it's named after Perth in Scotland. I've been to Perth in Scotland on my honeymoon. We went to Perth, it was very beautiful. Oh my, what about Adelaide? Oh, you said Adelaide, so okay. What about Darwin? Do not come in. It might suck all over the world at the moment. I was watching this guy, a Canadian guy, saying his rent was put up from $700 to $1,300. And even Canadian dollars, that's fucking expensive. You can't fucking sleep on the streets in Canada. Where you going to move to? You thought you got that house. My old girlfriend was called Lynn Darwin. She's a very nice girl. We're only making plans for the future. I just can't believe this is the politicians here are awful dumb beasts. I can't believe they stopped a message which said politicians here are awful dumb beasts. How the fuck can you stop that message? You can't get the bastards out. I think there was an Australian politician, a young Australian politician, getting very angry about what fucking other politicians were doing. And this guy was trying to get some kind of support for people that couldn't afford housing. and he was trying to point out how fucking corrupt all these fucking politicians were. And they said, and their answer to him was, just grow up. Grow up meaning that you don't realise what politicians are like. We're here to make fucking money, not to make people feel better. Where would I move if I had the chance? Hawaii. Yeah, I'm not sure what negative gearing is, to tell you the truth. But the thing is, this is happening all over the world. Well, mainly in West, like, America, Canada, Britain, Australia, all these people that can't afford a fucking house. And there was another woman, she was saying that apparently I pay $1,400 in rent, but the bank say I can't afford a $900 mortgage. So the banks are fucking people over. People want to buy their fucking houses, but the banks won't give them fucking money. These are what I designed in my t-shirts. I designed them. Then get them printed. 70 fucking thousand yen it cost. I used to send them overseas, but postage just got so fucking expensive. No, it's just, yeah, they're just handing in with the politicians. They're corrupt all over. They just will not. I got a mortgage when I was 20, but that's because I worked for British Telecom, a big fucking company. So they can't. British Telecom was known for that you could not get fired from British Telecom. But they need the only way out of this is for governments to fucking say to banks, give these fucking people mortgages. You own the fucking house. Then when they fucking paid the fucking mortgage up, it becomes their house. But they won't give them mortgages because it's more profitable to get fucking money from other people. Yeah, me too. But I've got to start working harder. I've still got to fucking clear that warehouse. Do you think what it was? Do you think it was unfair what they did? I just got a new. I'll have to send you the details for the site, but it's in Japanese. But there are properties like between 2 million, 4 million yen. Is that you, Jason? Oh yeah, definitely Thailand. Too many pervs, without a doubt. But you can certainly buy a place cheap enough. Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea, moving into the bush. Well, the thing with Japan is you can definitely find a cheap place, without a doubt. How the fuck have they blocked that message? They're blocking the message for saying suck. You'll have to send me an email address. Send me your email address so I can talk to you. And then if you send me your photographs, I can tell if Japanese people will like you. If you're small and cute, they'll probably love you. Canada is fucking finished. Unless they get rid of that fucking stupid Prime Minister. He's even worse than Boris Johnson. How he has not been assassinated, I do not know. The government just don't give a fuck. They never are. They never have. But it looks like they're going into overdrive. The most, believe it or not, the people that like it most, their governments are all Scandinavian countries, but they've got very, very high taxes. And New Zealand. Oh my God. just shows you, doesn't it? What's fucking happening? You'll be a snack. Or maybe the answer is to convert to Muslim and go and live in a Muslim country. Oh my God, you've got a very bleak view of the world. Maybe Japan would be best for you. You can come on a youth visa, sell your house. You are not wrong there. My local council keeps sending me letters for money. Yeah, there's lots of houses up to, the expensive houses in popular cities or closer stations are 30 million yen, 40 million yen. But you can buy other houses away from the station if you don't need to go into city to work. You can buy houses from 2 million to 10 million yen. Yeah, well, they're not alone. I think I'll be okay tomorrow. I was depressed today. Yeah, there was an American, I think it was American, and he bought a house in Hokkaido near the slopes for $6,000, 6-bedroomed house for $6,000. Your mum and dad's becoming. No, I don't know. This is how it all starts. Yeah, I think maybe if you went into the middle of the USA, you can go to Italy. Young family go to Italy. They will pay you to go to Italy. Hello, Will. Do I know you with your hey up? Have you been here before? I don't remember that name. Why did they give up on life when they seem to be doing so well and successful? Oh dear. Will I just carry on? About a year ago. Where are you from? See if I can remember you. Leeds. Oh, okay. What did you do in Leeds? Was that as long ago as a year? Just got to go to the toilet. Just got to go to the toilet. It's been a long year. I had a traffic accident. Whoa. I am back. You finished uni, congratulations. What's the next plan then? What did you graduate in? Sumimasen. Same old, same old. Quantity surveying, okay, so you got a good degree then, well done. Not like these pricks that are walking down Just Stop Oil. Su ma sen? Lemon sour kudasai. Haru? Lemon sour, haru? I think, these Just Stop Oil. These Just Stop Oil people, their sign should be Just Stop Ovulating, you fucking cunt. Where are these fucking people with machetes when you need them? Why do I live in Japan? Have you seen what's happening in England? Because I got married to a Japanese woman. Well, I got a job Japanese related in London, and then I just met my wife after a few days, and I decided to come back to Japan. She wanted to live in London. But, you're better off raising your kids in Japan. In London, there's a chance your kid will get raped or stabbed or killed or on drugs. So, Jason, is that you handling all these calls or what? Am I accepted here? People insult me every day. Maybe one day. So the plan is to buy a cheap house and make it nice. Silver spoons. I'm sure that was a long time ago. I was helping someone move. No, it can be. It can be very cheap because there's lots of empty houses. So it can be very cheap. Properties for let's say $6,000 or $7,000 US, $8,000 US. Hey? Cheap as that. 2 million, let's say 2 million yen. Oh yeah, that's fucking really cheap, isn't it? Should I go to Hokkaido? Oh, you're bright girls. You can pick Japanese up soon. Didn't you study Japanese in school, Rachel? Christine? Yeah, you got to conform to Japanese standards. Oh, really? Okay. The James May thing. We don't have to conform to Japanese standards. You just have to not upset them. But I see, my neighbour is a cunt, and I didn't realise she was being a cunt to my wife because my wife never said anything. And she is a mega cunt. Yeah. I wouldn't say that because it all depends. But I've got somewhat of a friend that went back to Scotland, but maybe he's going to come back here. I've been trying to get information out of him, but he's not forthcoming. But the important thing is to remember is that you can buy a fucking property here for 2 million yen. So you don't have to. If you got a cheap rent, let's say a cheap rent would be 50,000 yen. Now, if you bought a property for 2 million yen, that is like 2 years' rent or 3 years' rent. And then you fucking no more rent. But you've got your own places in Australia, so. Not if you're white and you speak English, no. Lots of work. But some of the work is, there are some jobs that are small, where you don't need much Japanese or no Japanese. No, you can get a house for like, let's say 10 million yen in a big city. No, well, I think what you should do is rent out, if it's possible to rent out your places in Australia, then buy a small property here. Wow, that's a lot. You'll have to marry me. Where is the? Yeah, well, if you sell those, you can just come around them. But if you like skiing, you could. Like that guy said, he bought a place in Hokkaido for $6,000. I used to earn fucking $10,000 a month, and he's buying a house for nearly half that. If you become gypsy women, then you'll be attached to a gypsy husband or a gypsy man. That's not recommendable. Well, in the meantime, if you're going to reduce your hours of working, why don't you start studying Japanese online? You know, so you're young and you probably learn Japanese a lot quicker. Did you not study Japanese in Australian school? No, it's not. It's not. It's not as difficult as the Japanese people make out. If you want a fucking language that is difficult to learn, is difficult to say, pronounce. Arabic, for example, Thai, for example. Fucking difficult to say the words. It's really fucking difficult. Problem with them if we don't listen. Well, then fucking listen. But you can study yourselves online. Duolingo. I think Arabic is one of the most difficult languages. You know, like, and the rules as well, and the written language is absolutely beautiful. But fuck, man, it's still. I had a look at it. It's fucking difficult. I soon gave that idea up. Same with Thai. I soon gave that. Now, if I could, like Hindi. If you speak Hindi and Russian, a lot fucking easier to speak and say, learn than Arabic or Thai. And German. It's easier. It's probably easier to learn fucking Russian and Hindi than German. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's always hard teaching your kids stuff. So just go to you can do it online. Maybe that's why he lives apart from you. Why don't you listen to him? Of course, parents get angry when the kids don't listen. You might have seen it somewhere on the net that kids don't know everything. Why do you want to learn Portuguese? Is it because you saw? Is it because you saw my relative, Mr. Firth? What, do you want to go to Brazil in the future or something? I'm not saying you are bad. What will he pay you for doing so? Oh, okay. So you decided to go down that path, getting Portuguese friends. Yeah, I don't think. I was speaking to three Brazilian guys in a bar one night. This bar, actually. Each one of them had been robbed by a gun. Each one of them. Three of them had all been held up by a gun. Yeah, Mexico is no longer safe. This is same in Philippines when you get the church involved. When the politicians have to let the church go fucking crazy. But then again, what happens is the fucking church says to the politicians, let us have our fucking run, we'll raise a lot of money for you. And then the politicians go, that sounds okay. That's where I went to, Tijuana. Yes, many years ago. There was a march. So someone was on striking. There was a march that day. I wouldn't say all over, but I think it's been about 25, something like that, countries. I did want to go. I'd never been to Italy or India or Iceland. I'd never been to a country that begins with I. After seeing the prices in Iceland, my friend put me off about India. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to go to Los Angeles. Yeah, there was something crazy a few nights ago. They just introduced a new law, which was just about saying we're not going to arrest anyone. You can afford a nice home in California. Do not go to fucking California. Wait 5 years and you'll be able to buy an even nicer home. I can introduce you to my mate. To be truthful, I once thought that I wanted to live in California. I've spent quite a bit of time there, and it's in Santa Monica to the beach. It's fucking perfect. Well, the last time I went was with the wife and kids. So we went to Disneyland. So they would have been 18 years ago. About something like that. I wouldn't recommend Disneyland to anyone. We went in February, and that's the main one, Disneyland and Disney World in Florida. But even what they do we went in February, so we wouldn't have to stay in the long lines. And they shut down a load of the fucking rides. Disney are fucking cunts. Well, Disneyland, that's the first. Is it Disneyland, Disney World? I don't know. But that's the first one. Yeah, if you're fucking mental, who the fuck? That is the fucking biggest mental asylum in America, in the world. Now, I think it's very humid as well. Well, no, what happened was the American government says we want all the fucking come to America. If you can get to America, you can have freedom. And so what Fidel Castro did, he released all the fucking nutters from the asylums and all the criminals from the prison. And he says, there you will have them. So all those fucking people went to Florida. They then met fucking crazy Americans, and then they bred. And that's why Florida's fucked up. Hey man, oi, Atskan kudasai. Atskan, ichigo. It was fucking Florida that caused fucking George Bush to get in. It is true, by the way, about Fidel Castro releasing all those people. They went to decide. Well, it could have been. What happened was they had a fucking dodgy fucking person in charge. And the other reason was that fucking, what's his name? Al Gore didn't want to fight it. because he wanted to become a billionaire instead. And that's when I lost all my money in the stock market. But I'm 64 and I'm still alive. And my depression shall be soon coming to an end. It certainly is. My problem is I cannot get rid of anything. Yeah, it's got worse. It's just someone was saying the other day on the forum or whatever that it's no good for the small man. People need to be shot. The only way to bring these people down is stop buying their products. That's the only way to do it. Just stop buying it. See what happened with fucking Anheuser. I'm glad that happened with Bush, the fucking brewing company, which is a Belgian company. But I'm glad that's happened because it shows what you can fucking do when you fucking want to fucking win. Just stop buying their fucking product. Just stop buying what they're fucking selling. Whether it's shoes, films, makeup, or a fucking message, just stop fucking buying it. I saw a YouTube short or something today, and that Mulvaney, that fucking cunt who wants to be a woman or pretending to be a woman, is in Machu Picchu. Yeah, I don't know about junk, but in England, the people, they're going into debt for £300,000, £400,000 to buy a house that's fucking useless, that's worthless. It's shoddily built, but that's the market price, and they're spending hundreds of thousands of fucking pounds. But if they put down a big deposit, they're fucked. Like a lot of people, they buy a fucking converted truck or a car or a school bus to live in, which I think is a fucking great idea, until you start to want parking. So it's a lot better in Japan, where you can buy a house for 2 million fucking yen and you fucking paid for it. No more fucking rent. Is that is that it? Which part of Leeds is it, Will? Yeah, I think you might. It is a possibility. I don't know. You could. I could turn Muslim, but just keep quiet. Because have you seen these Western guys, Americans or English people? They become Muslim, and then they come on the fucking internet spouting all this fucking bullshit about Muslim. Armley prison. My dad might have been in there. He's a good dad, and that's why he shouts at you. I shout. I don't shout at my daughter. I don't shout at my kids. Auntie, what do you mean aunties would have to pay rent? He's going to charge them. Who's going to charge your aunties? Oh, I see. Okay. See, he built up my house or something. You don't say damn. What? Can you just what it's referenced? Well, I don't shout at my kids. No. Well, when they were little, maybe, but not as an adult. I should have been very, very, very fucking rich. Yeah, my dad was in and out of prison most of his life. We went to visit him in Lancaster prison. Yeah, he didn't like tell us which prisons he went in. Oh, I've been there, you know. Yeah, Lancaster prison, very old. I think it's an old castle. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you've been there as well. Yeah, my mother. Where I went with my brother and my younger brother and my mother. She lost the fucking tickets, and then it was awkward because then my dad was divorced because he tried to kill her, and then he tried to kiss her in the prison as we were saying goodbye. So that was very fucking awkward. Yeah. Yeah. Why are you making him angry? That's what you need to ask yourself. Then fucking listen to him. Give me an example of what he's saying and you're not listening to. It's it, but this is why he wants to live separate to you. If you're not listening to him, this is why he wants to live away from you. No, I love Japanese food and being in Japan, without a doubt. But because of the internet and mainly Facebook, I've seen some food, particularly Turkey, and I've seen some food from around the world, and in my country as well, England, with Yorkshire pudding, English breakfast. And fuck, man, people love food, and especially new food. But Turkey, someone was saying today they went mind ICBM. They went to Turkey, and and it's cheap in Turkey as well. The currency is very cheap. What do you mean back home? I thought you lived separately already. Look, reading between the lines, your dad might be a little bit crazy, but I think he's looked after you girls and his sisters. In the Turkey, I don't know what their currency is, to tell you the truth. Well, where are you now? I have no idea what their currency is. Yeah, and that's why you should listen to Daddy. So he's kicked you out, has he? I thought, why don't you be good girls and listen to what your dad's going to say? Yeah, so I've got to go. But the thing is, when I looked on a flight for Etihad Airlines or something like that, or Arabic Airlines, and he said you needed a certificate for the vaccine. I haven't had a vaccine. Wow, so you're really upsetting then. Looks like you're upsetting then. Okay. Then listen to your fucking dad. If you're watching this, Mitchell, I can come and I'll listen to you, and I can go and live in that house. So sorry, where were you going to or from? So you didn't have a vaccine thing, and they were funny about it. Hey, I'll listen to your dad. Well, it's been a long. I'm getting a warning from the battery. So this is going to close down soon. It's been a good chatting to you all. Thank you for the